right, welcome to Caitlin's World. And today's gossip is definitely giving nostalgic. The takes are definitely giving layered, and the vibe is giving group chat after dark. Today, we're breaking down one of the most pettiest, funniest, and most iconic Twitter beefs in millennial history. You know, we had to do Rihanna versus Ciara. Come on now. This wasn't just about shade. This was about ego, image, industry politics, and a single tweet that literally had the internet on fire. So get cozy, grab your wine or your ginger ale, and buckle up. Oh, and before we get into it, drop a comment. Who was you rocking with? Rihanna or Ciara? Let's get into it. So we gotta scope the scenery and set the stage. The year was 2011. Twitter was raw, shady, and unfiltered. There were no PR teams writing tweets. There were no PR teams writing for brands. There were no PR teams writing for celebrities. Rihanna was entering her loud era with her bright red hair, the bold fashion, and a bad gal image. We remember it. And then we have Ciara, who was cooling down career-wise. This was like after Fantasy Ride in 2009 and Basic Instinct in 2010. She was respected, but her commercial momentum was slipping. Rihanna was the industry's wild child, untouchable, edgy, and every designer's muse. Ciara, still gorgeous, still dancing, but getting less shine than what she deserved. When we look at both of their fashion, we have Rihanna, who was a front row darling at Paris Fashion Week, who was a front row darling at New York Fashion Week. And then we also have Ciara, who is trying to rebrand herself as a more high fashion and elegant girl. So let's check out the backstory. Now we'll look at the backstory and the clapbacks. It's February 25th, 2011, and Ciara is on the Fashion Police on E! With Joan Rivers and Giuliana Rancic. She's shown a picture of Rihanna, and Ciara says, I ran into her recently at a party. She wasn't the nicest. It's okay though, because I've always loved and respected what she's done with fashion. The internet has a reaction. Ciara's tone seemed polite, but shady. And Twitter took it and ran, as unhinged as it is. This is when the tweet war begins. Rihanna responds on the same day as the interview and said, my bad, C. Did I forget to tip you? It definitely gave shady. It definitely gave demeaning, and it instantly went viral. Now, Ciara is still CC, and CC fired back with, trust me, Ree, you don't want to see me on or off the stage. Rihanna ends it with, the now iconic, you gangsta, huh? Ha, good luck with booking that stage you speak of. This is the line that launched 1,000 memes and ended 1,000 gigs. Of course, with the interview and then hopping onto Twitter with the mess, the internet loses its mind. Y'all know Black Twitter did. It went wild. Booking that stage became a digital punchline. People started dragging Ciara's recent flop album sales. And some defended Ciara, calling Rihanna mean girl energy. There were blogs like Nicole Bitchy, Bossa, the YBF that covered it like a sports match. Headlines like Ciara gets checked by Rihanna on Twitter. And this is where fan culture kind of evolved. This was a pre-Barbs, pre-Navy on steroids era. But the Rihanna Navy flexed hard. Ciara fans didn't have a strong online presence. So the Navy was taking it. But what was this really about? Rihanna had embraced her edgy, I don't give a fuck energy. Ciara had always been polished, dance heavy, and sweet. But insecurity and industry pressure, it easily got into the mix. Ciara was struggling to stay relevant at the time. Her team likely pushed for the Fashion Police appearance to boost her visibility. Honestly, Ciara's comment wasn't that deep. I honestly think that this wasn't just personal. It was strategic pettiness. Rihanna knew how to create a viral moment before PR teams caught on. Allegedly. Eventually, we begin to question, was this colorism, favoritism, and media grace? Rihanna was a lighter-skinned Caribbean pop star who was beloved by white fashion press, still even to this day. And Ciara was a darker-skinned black woman from Atlanta who didn't get the same love. The media framed Rihanna as iconic and Ciara as struggling. Let's be real. Ciara got crucified for one comment, but Rihanna got to be mean and edgy, and it added to her brand. I just wonder, if Ciara had said, I forgot to tip her, would the narrative have been bitter, angry black woman? I don't know. Allegedly. I think one thing that we can all appreciate is that the aftermath was beautiful. Rihanna tweeted a heart emoji a few months later to Ciara. Ciara responded with love and maturity. No real beef since, but also no real public friendship either. Now, when it came to careers, Rihanna dropped Talk That Talk later in 2011, and Ciara released Ciara in 2013 and had a comeback with Body Party. But the shadow of booking that stage stayed with her for years. Listen, I think both of them were feeling insecure, and both were throwing shade. But Rihanna knew how to use shade as marketing, and Ciara walked into a trap she didn't even set. Also, can we talk about how that one tweet became bigger than both artists for a minute? Like it lived in the culture. So now it's your turn. Who do you think was wrong? Was Ciara being shady or honest? Was Rihanna mean or just defending herself? Drop it in the comments, because y'all already know the group chat is open. Thanks for stepping into Kaitlin's world, where the tea was nostalgic, the vibes definitely gave cozy, and the commentary definitely gave real. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below so we can keep these conversations going. I'll see y'all next time. Be safe, stay soft, and stay a little messy.